Hey everybody, it's Masterath here, and welcome to my final Pokemon Go update before Generation 3 is released. Whenever that's going to be. Hopefully, it's going to be next month. It'll probably be my last update of my team until probably start next year. So I can get some cool Gen 3 Pokemon and show them off to you. But I'm just going to show you guys, since it's been nearly 3 months since I did my last update, what I've been doing in Pokemon Go. As you can see, I'm level 33 right now, which is very good. And as you can see from my buddy, we'll get to him later. But anyway, so it is very... There's a Natu there. I don't want him. But as you can see, it's very, very early. There is a reason why it's early, and go to the end of the... or stay to the end of the video to find out why. Yeah, it's 4:47. I went to sleep about 8 o'clock tonight, or last night. Woke up at 10:30, woke up at 11, woke up at 12 and thought, sod it, I'll get up. Yeah, something happened. But anyway, and it wasn't my catch streak of 7 days, which was pretty nice. But anyway, let's get straight to my team. So every so often I'm going to be cutting bits in here because my phone doesn't have much memory to record all this stuff. My SD card for some reason won't format. But anyway, so this is where we got to last time, my Ditto. I've been leveling up a fair amount. It's currently in a gym right now, it's in the church. It's been there for nearly 3 hours, pretty decent. But yeah, so it's now 552 Ditto. Pretty good. I'm trying to get like a really strong Ditto just to pop it in gyms just to annoy people. Because then you'd be like, oh, I'm going to put my strongest Pokemon in to fight. Oh no, now it's Ditto. Oh no, now I've got to go against it. Oh no, now I'm dead. Oh no, no. That's not going to happen, obviously. But still, let's go to our first Pokemon. Our first Pokemon is Electrode, my new biscuit. Volt Switch and Thunderbolt, it's okay. But I do have some better electric types I can use, like Jolteon and Zapdos. So I will not be needing Electrode at all. Next up we have, well, here's one of them. Frag, my Magneton. 1835. Excuse me, guys. 1835, very good. Got a lot of candies for when Gen 4 inevitably comes out, probably in about 7 years. But yeah, got myself a Magneton, so all is good there. So we have a new Noctowl, we have Wednesday. Pretty decent altogether, actually. 1715. It's not a bad flying type, actually. I'm going to be perfectly honest, Noctowl. It's pretty bulky. It's okay in gyms, so I guess you could use it for that. I have better flying types because I have all 3 legendary birds, but I guess you could use that. Right, my Donphan. My Donphan is back up to where it should bloody well be before Niantic deleted my other one. Before people start asking or saying, oh, did you spoof it in or something? No, I didn't spoof it in. I believe I got it from an egg, evolved it, and then just leveled it up. That's pretty much exactly what I've done with this one. It's got Counter and Earthquake. It's certainly been helping with the legendary beasts that have been going on. And yeah, the legendary beast will be leaving us in less than a week. So that's why I thought I'd do this video now. But yeah, it's certainly been working well against Entei and Raikou. Especially Raikou. I'll say, Donphan is an awesome Pokemon to battle against Raikou. Really good. Probably the best Pokemon to battle Raikou. I know people use things like Rhydon and Golem, but Donphan's right up there. Right, the name finally works, folks. I have myself a Gengar who is an extra small in weight alone. He's Slim Shady. Sorry, she is Slim Shady. Very weight conscious. Oh, you're beautiful just the way you are, Slim Shady. 2063. Hex and Shadow Ball, pretty good altogether. Spoiler alert. Well, actually, no spoiler alert because you already saw. But yes, I did get myself an X-Raid Pass, which is bloody awesome. But again, we'll talk about that later. So, Mewtwo has Focus Blast sometimes. So, I leveled up my Gengar just to try and, just so I've got a response to that in case it had Focus Blast, because that would wreck my Tyranitar. Right, we have a new Pharaoh, Epee, 1416, not going to be using it, it's not very good. Pokemon Go just hates any Pokemon with a lot of speed. I mean, just think Electrode, Persian, Dugtrio, all really quick Pokemon, crap in the game. I don't get it. They just don't incorporate it. Right, we have a new Nidoking, Elvis, 1803. Pretty decent, pretty good. And it has Poison Jab, Mega Horn. Not really the best moveset. I mean, I want to try and maybe get rid of Mega Horn for Earthquake. Fairly certain it can learn Earthquake. It's a ground type, it should. But yeah, so not bad. Right, we have a new Ledian, crap. 10, 20, never going to use it. We have a new Ferret, 1324. Crap, never going to use it. I finally have a Hitmontop. Yay. I actually have a fair few Hitmontops, which is pretty good for me. Counter and Stone Edge, it's an okay moveset. I mean, it could be alright, but it's no Machamp, and it's no Heracross. So, yeah. Right, we have a new Octillery. Octilleroid, when did I get this? About 2 months ago. So we've still got a long way to go, folks. 1614, it has Mud Shot and Gunk Shot. It just shoots everything. Convenient moveset, I'd say. Convenient moveset. We have a new Piloswine. 1767, pretty decent. That moveset, though, is not so good. Again, needs Earthquake. Never actually used it against Raikou, so I don't know how good it is against Raikou. Never really tried it. Haven't really had much success with battling Raikous anyway. Right, we have a new Stantler. For some reason, it's got Wild Charge. Not sure why that is. But I guess 15, 16, it's okay. It's not the best thing. I'm never going to use it, but it's alright. Alright, my first legendary beast, Entei, Papa, named after Papa from Pokemon 3. I've leveled this one up quite a lot. I got a lot of Enteis. Loads of Entei. I think I caught 30 Enteis altogether, which is pretty decent. That's how I've been able to get the candies to get a 29-14 Entei with Fire Fang and Flamethrower. This, I believe, is like a 93% IV Entei. I was going through at some point. I was catching loads of Enteis, but I couldn't catch one over 1900 CP. And then I finally caught one. And then I caught a better one. Didn't get the best one, but still, it's alright. Right, next up, I finally have a new Hypno. I remember at one point Hypno was my strongest Pokemon. My first Pokemon over 1000 CP. Oh, how things have changed. I have much better Psychic types now. Much better Psychic types. I have Alakazam. I have Espeon. You know, I have some much better Psychic types than Hypno. So, never going to be using this. Don't know why Hypno's so bad on this game. I quite like Hypno. Right, here's Cookie, my new Kingler. Don't know why Kingler's so good on this game, but hell, I'll take it. It's pretty decent. 22-19. I think it's like my second strongest War type, behind Vaporeon. Oh no, and Gyarados. Okay, yeah, so third, I believe. But yeah, Bubble and X-Scissor. Really need to get rid of X-Scissor and get something else on it. And then it could be a pretty decent Pokemon for my team. Pretty decent indeed. Right, I know what's coming up next. So, I did get an X-Ray Pass, as you can see from this photo here. I got myself an X-Ray Pass, which gives you the chance to fight Mewtwo and catch Mewtwo. Fighting Mewtwo was bloody easy. There was like 22 of us there. There were 11 of us who were Team Valor, so we thought, do you know what? Let's have the Valor team go in one, and then the Instinct and Mystics go in the other. Since most of us were Valor. We all beat Mewtwo, by the way. Mewtwo's pretty easy to defeat in the game. But Mewtwo did have Focus Blast. It did. As I predicted, I leveled up my Gengar and my Pinsir as well. I now have like a 2200 Pinsir. To get, to sort of like have something else to battle against Mewtwo. We beat it with about 220 seconds left. And I was lobbing balls at it. I was lobbing balls at mine. Nothing was happening. Some guy in our group got a 100% IV Mewtwo first ball, and I was desperately trying to catch it. But then, penultimate ball, I got it. Lord Frieza. Yes, I have my Mewtwo. I've leveled up to buggery 3411. It's the highest level Pokemon on my team by at least 100 CP. I've got Confusion and Psychic on it now, which is really good. But yeah, I could probably level it up a little bit more, actually. Maybe to 3,500, but those candies, you know, that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. But yeah, those candies. That Mewtwo, though. That Mewtwo. I'm so happy that I got myself Mewtwo. When you lob so many balls at Mewtwo's easier to catch than the legendaries. There's more % chance to catch. And you're just going through ball after ball and he either attacks or jumps or just gets out of it as quick as you can. And then you catch him penultimate ball. Oh, that feels so good. Everyone in Team Valor, there were 11 of us, everyone in Team Valor got Mewtwo. Which is all good for us. I think 2 guys from Instinct didn't get it, and 2 Mystics didn't get it, and 1 Instinct didn't get it. But everyone from Team Valor, we got ourselves our Mewtwo. And as I said, I was leveling up to Buggery. I'll be using my rare candies on Mewtwo. Especially with now you get more rare candies and golden raspberries from raids, because Niantic have actually been good for a change. I've just been leveling Mewtwo to hell, and geez, this Pokemon is a beast. I think it's at least an 80% IV Mewtwo, which is decent. I just wanted to get one and level it up because I highly doubt I'm going to get another one. I know they're bringing out more X-Raids. I don't know, 1, if I'm going to be invited to it, and 2, if it's going to be Mewtwo. Might be Ho-Oh for all we know. But yeah, that is my Mewtwo, my strongest Pokemon for the moment. It'll probably be my strongest Pokemon for ages. Depending on what they do with slacking in Generation 3, though. You never know. Right, I got a bit of a story about this Ursaring. This Ursaring, I actually just caught in the wild at that CP. Yeah, I was just walking through town, and I just came across this Ursaring. And usually when it comes to evolved Pokemon, I check them out. You know, I press them and then see, you know, is it low enough CP for me to catch, or high enough CP to be worth using? And this Ursaring, 23-28, pretty decent. That moveset's not so good. But, yeah, it's a good Pokemon to add to my team. So with this, we are into October. Next up, we have my new Venomoth. I have stronger bug types. As I said, I kind of leveled up my Pinsir a fair amount. So, yeah, I've got... And I've got my Sizer as well, so I'm good with that. When it comes to poison types, got better poison types. I've got a Nidoking, I've got a Nidoqueen. So, yeah, I'm good. Not going to be using Venomoth, probably ever. Same with Ariados, my new Widow. I believe my old one was called Aragog, but I thought, do you know what? This one's a female. And, you know, what is the spider that I think of first? If I was to think of, like, spiders and everything, it would be Widow from The Binding of Isaac. Because, well, I even made a bloody t-shirt about it. I hate that bastard. But yeah, Widow. Right, we have Liam Neeson. We have a new Sudowoodo. 1640. I actually got another Sudowoodo when I was walking around this morning, like about half one in the morning, which was so close to being as strong as this one. Very close, but not close enough. It's a decent rock type. Probably not going to be using it, but it's a decent rock type. Alright, I finally have an over 1000 CP Persian. Betfred, which the gender doesn't work with the name, but regardless. It's 1264, it's got a crap moveset, never going to use it. Shame, because Persian's actually... Well, in Gen 1 and 2, especially Gen 1, Persian was a pretty good Pokemon. Alright, now we're getting to... Yes, we are getting to the end of October. So, the Halloween event happened. Where they released the Generation 3 Ghost, as, once again, I predicted. I'm bloody good at my predictions. So I'm going to predict that Pokemon Go Generation 3 will be released on the week of the 14th of December. I'm going to go for that. Anyway, so as you can see from the Shuppet candies, I have a lot of Shuppets. Because of the fact that you can get shiny Shuppets at the moment, and I've been just clicking on every single Shuppet I find. Not one shiny. I have not got a single shiny, which is a bit of a shame. But this is the best Shuppet I got, and evolved it into a Burnett. This Chucky, this looks like a doll a little bit. 1705. It's okay. It's decent. So, I might use it. It's a decent ghost type, but really, what's ghost good against? Like, what? Ghost and psychic? I have pretty decent dark types for that, but I don't know. Maybe as a last resort, I might pick this guy. All right, here's my new Raichu. My strongest Raichu I've got now. 1443, pretty good. And it's got the Halloween hat on because I caught it during the Halloween event. And speaking of that, you also got a better chance of getting Cubones and Marowak. So I got myself Bruce Wayne, a new Marowak. 1304, pretty good altogether. But I'm not going to use it because I have, once again, better ground types. Alright, my second legendary beast. This is Ribbons. Because it's got ribbons. See? Look at those ribbons. Why have they made, like, the ice or water legendaries so bad? I mean, Articuno was pretty crap when it comes to CP. So is Suicune. But oh well, 1956. I mean, it's a good water type. What can I say? It's a good water type. It'll probably be like my maybe my fourth strongest water type. Behind Vaporeon, Gyarados, and Kingler. Yeah, probably fourth. Yeah, it's alright. I'm just happy I got one. I got a fair few of these. I think I got like 5 or 6. So that's alright. Alright, here's Crawford! Because in Pokemon... I'll tell you a story about why he's called Crawford. In the Pokemon Channel video game, which is one of my favorite Pokemon games, it's just so relaxing. The voice of Duskull is voiced by the same guy who voices Pegasus in Yu-Gi-Oh! So I just called him Crawford. Literally, he's just there going, Duskull. If it had just gone, Duskull, Kaiba boy, then I would have flipped my shit. But no. So, yeah, he's called Crawford. That's why he's called Crawford. I can understand the bad CP for Duskull, for Dusclops, because it does get an evolution in Gen 4, so I understand that. Hopefully Dusknoir would be at least a 2000, with any luck. And I got myself a new Misdreavus, and now I have enough, I believe, enough Misdreavus candies to evolve this thing in Generation 4, so that should be right. 1192 is pretty decent. Ominous Wind is not the best of moves, but we'll be able to sort it out at some point. I'm sure of it. Alright, and last but not least, to round off the list, we have Stan, the Stabili? Stabili, god, that sounds like a really bad sort of like eye infection that farm animals get. No, a Sableye, yes. 1032. It's not good, to be honest. The reason that this Sableye, even though it's a female, is called Stan, is because I was thinking of a nickname for Sableye, couldn't think of one, and I just pressed this to put a nickname up, and my phone will go a lot. Why does it say Stab first? But anyway, what came up with Sableye's name was Stanley. So I just thought, screw it, we're going to call you Stan. And that's why my Sableye is called Stan. That's the random reasons why sometimes. Alright, we now have a Spoopy Chew as well. You know, we have a Christmas Chew, an Ash Chew, a Party Chew. Now we have a Spoopy Chew. She's very, very spoopy. Spoopy indeed. And we have a new Chancellor. Yeah, it's 2005. Pretty good. Fire Fang and Fire Blast is pretty decent as well. Yeah, one of my stronger dark types. Pretty good altogether. Alright, this Pichu's in a gym right now, so yeah. I believe it's something like a 190 something. No, it's a 200 something because it's better than my Shuckle. My Shuckle's a 190 odd. But yeah, Weechu. It's a great name. Or Witchu. It's a great name. I thought I'd just get a Pichu, you know. Why not just keep it for a bit? Why not? Alright, we have a new Butterfree. Margarine. 1351, never going to be using it. I've got better bug types. But it's good to know I have a stronger Butterfree at least. It's always good. I have a new Electabuzz here. I actually evolved this one from an Elekid. So yeah, one of my longest standing members of my team, Electabuzz, or my original Electaboob, has now gone. R.I.P. to that guy. He's been mushed into paste by now. But now we have a new Electabuzz. Thinking of powering him up a little bit. Because I have enough candies. I got like 228. I got more than enough candies. So I could power it up a little. Just so when Gen 4 comes out, Electivire would be an absolute monster. Right, we have a new Slowbro. 2086, pretty good. And we're getting very close to the end, actually, like a week away. 2086, pretty good. That Ice Beam's not looking so good, so I might have to change that at some point. If I can get some charge TMs. But yeah, pretty good water type altogether. And last but not least, my final legendary beast, Diego, the Raikou. Got myself a few Raikou. I believe I got like 4 or 5. This is the best one I got so far. It's not very good. It's probably about like a 70 IV Raikou. I actually had a 98 IV Raikou run from me, which was very annoying because I would have really liked that. But, you know, you can't have everything. I mean, I got all of the legendaries that have been released at the moment, so, you know, I shouldn't complain that much. And I'm not going to. But yeah, the name for Raikou should be pretty easy if you ever watched Ice Age. Alright, we're still moving on, we still got stuff to do. We have a new Raticate, Geraldine, 1255. It's okay. Never going to be using it. Right, so here's the stuff I got today. First off, we have a new Poliwrath. Now, I caught a Poliwag just before I popped my Pichu in the gym. And yeah, it had better IVs than my current Poliwrath, so I thought, you know what, I'll evolve it into Poliwroids. Yeah. 1606, Poliwrath was really good in Generation 1 of Pokemon Go. Like, really good. But anyway, it's now time for the reason as to why I am up so late. Or technically so early at this point. It's 10 minutes past 5. For people that have not been playing Pokemon Go for the last week or so, at least, we have had a global catch challenge from Niantic. Pretty much what we had to do, everyone, collectively, in 1 week, was to catch 3 billion Pokemon. And we had specific tiers we could do, like 500,000 was bronze tier, 500 million was bronze tier, 1.5 billion was silver tier, and 3 billion is gold tier. If you got, what was it, the full amount, Asia would get Kangaskhan for 48 hours. The rest of the world would get Farfetch'd. I have a Farfetch'd now. So yeah, we recently got it, I believe, about 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, like about 4 hours ago for me. And I was not finding any from where I lived, because I do not live in the center of my town. I live on, I wouldn't say the outskirts, but I'd say on a small estate close to the outskirts. So I was finding nothing. I was finding Murkrows, and I hate Murkrows. So yeah, I just thought, do you know what? Sod it, let's go and try and get some. Oh. No, well, that sucks. But yeah, I was just like, do you know what? Let's try and get some. Let's try and get some Farfetch'd. I actually caught 11 Farfetch'd while I was out. I was out for about 2.5 hours, something like that. Did a lot of walking in about -1 degrees Celsius. It was bloody freezing. And I was listening to some Christmas tunes, because, hell, Christmas started early for me. But yeah, so I got this Farfetch'd. That's not his actual CP amount, as you can see. Oh yeah, my Weechu, there he is, 206. Yeah, it's actually a 659 Farfetch'd, which is okay, and I've got it in the busiest gym in the town. Of course I have. It's just so I can get my coins for definite today. But anyway, yes. So I finally got my Farfetch'd. First of all, I'd like to say, I really enjoyed the Global Catch Challenge. I really do. I hope Niantic brings it back for, I'm going to say this, every other regional exclusive. Even Mr. Mime. Right? Give Mr. Mime to other people. We don't want him anymore. We've had enough of him. It's been a year and a half. We don't want Mr. Mimes anymore. But the ones that I'm most looking forward to are Kangaskhan, Heracross, and Taurus. If they're going to do that. I hope they do it again. Because do you know what? This was a great idea. So now I have a Farfetch'd. The reason he's called Bert is because, well, Bert sounds a lot like bird. And Bird from Sesame Street also had a unibrow. I believe last time I did a video like this, I said, look how my top 6 has changed so much. It's changed even more now. This is the first time in a while that my Snorlax is out of the top 6. It's probably going to stay out of the top 6. But yeah, that is my top 12, let's say. So we have obviously, we have Mewtwo, we have Tyranitar, we have Lugia, we have Dragonite. I've leveled up Zapdos a fair amount for Raikou, not for Raikou, for Suicune specifically. Then we got Entei, and then we got like all the Pokemon that, you know, used to be like really high in my team amounts, and now they're still pretty high, but still. Leveled up Articuno as well a little bit to 2376. Same with Moltres up to 2235. Which is pretty decent. There's my Pinsir, 2369. I was powering up like buggery since I found out that I was invited to the Mewtwo raid. But yeah, I believe that is pretty much it. Oh, I've been powering up Steelix a lot recently. I don't know why. I just felt like, do you know what? That like 1400 it was on initially just didn't look right for something as big and badass as a Steelix. So I thought, do you know what? Just power it up a bit. I mean, you have enough candies for Steelix, so you might as well. But yeah, so that's Steelix for you. Yay. Oh, speaking of that, today, also, here's a weird one. I actually got another Lapras. It was terrible, by the way. It was like a 200 CP Lapras with really bad IVs. But I just thought I'd say, I've actually caught 2 Lapras in the space of a week. That's the exact same amount of Lapras that I've caught in my entire time of playing Pokemon Go before this week. That is silly and slightly annoying. Oh yeah, just going to scroll down my entire team just so you guys can see it. Nearly at the bottom. And there we go. That is my, that's my current team. I've got an egg going at the moment, 1.7k. I like the, piss off Murkrow. I like the way that it's like, which egg should I choose next? Will it be 5k, 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 or 5k? Makes my job bloody easy. Speaking of Murkrows, actually, I might as well show you this because this is also a first for me. Where is my Murkrow? I know its name. Hubble. There he is. I now have over 1,000 Murkrow candies. These buggers are so common around here. And during the Global Catch Challenge, I was catching everything. Now, usually, whenever I see a Murkrow, I just avoid it. Completely avoid it. But, you know, for the Global Catch Challenge, I needed to do my bit, so I was catching everything. Ladybug, Pidgeys, Rattatas, Murkrows, everything. So, I now have over 1,000 candies of a specific Pokemon. So, bugger you, Murkrow. Last but not least, I might as well show off my Pokedex. So I'm up to 246 Pokemon now. I've seen 250, which is pretty decent. Since I'm probably not going to be catching any more Legendary Beasts, I might do, but I'm not sure. It just loads up, that is. Can I find it? Yeah. So I have caught 4 Raikou right now. I've seen 8 of them, including the 98% IV one that ran away from me. The Enteis, I have seen 33. Oh, I only caught 20. Wow, okay. Well, I've seen 33, caught 20. That's pretty good. And Suicune, I caught 6 out of 9. So, yeah, so far, Raikou is looking the worst. But one thing that I'm bloody happy about, which is the main focus of this video, is obviously going to be Seen 1, Caught 1, perfect record of Mewtwo. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it from this video. As you can see, we are level 33, nearly halfway to 34. Going to be very, very good to see if I can get there. That'd be very nice. So yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed. I'm going to edit this and probably go to bed. Maybe. But I'll be doing more of these probably next year. I may do like an update of when Gen 3 will be released, but nothing like this. Anyway, that's it from this video. Hope you enjoyed. I'm Masterath, and I'll see you for my next video in the future. See you then!